Okay, so this time I'm gonna play first again. I have three cyclers, ricochet, trap, and freelance, which is quite good. I need to dig for my cascade spell, but as if I do, then I have a way to protect it. I mean, protect the living end. So it's an obvious keep.
Okay, my hand is really good. I have Ramp spell and some early interaction to prevent him from either kill my land with Fulminator or cast his living end out of Cascade spell. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Okay, so I'm gonna lead off with cycling the street brave. So I'm at 18.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, then I think that I want to put a fetch land and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw a cryptic command, which is really good in this situation. I will shock myself down to 18.
Which is great.
And cast and search for tomorrow. Suspend.
Okay.
Good.
During his end step, I will fetch for. I need something with red, so I have to go down to 15.
Yeah. So so Scapeshift and 7 lands is enough to kill him because he has 18 or he has less
I
than
have
19 life.
15 life.
Yeah. So at this point you can shock as much as you want. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't really change my clock.
Your clock.
Yeah, my clock.
Okay, and still during his end step, I will cycle for a mountain, which is one of the worst cards.
To
Okay,
draw. Yeah.
draw. Yay, demonic threat, which does nothing. I think I can pass the turn and then cycle during your end step. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Draw. Another command. So now I could play Sakura, but it would leave me vulnerable to his Cascade spell or Fulminator Mage. So I'll just play Scouting Turn, and I'm thinking probably I should sack it right away. Let me think. No, I don't have. So yeah, pass.
Maybe keep the other cryptic command closer to
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cycle my Jungle Weaver during his end step for the Violent Outburst. This is kind of a good draw. Then I'll draw. I still cannot cast my Living End safely. So my plan is to cycle these two and then cast Violent Outburst protected with Ricochet Trap. So at first I think I just want to cycle. That's another outburst, that's great. Then I will put a land, and I think I just need to pass the turn. There's really no need to tap out right now.
Okay. You have two lands. You might have ape, Cured Ape, so I won't crack this fetch.
It's not a Cured Ape, it's a Simian Spirit Guide.
Yeah. So I will search for basic island
for tomorrow.
Yeah, for tomorrow.
Playing this matchup, I have to be as quick as possible because resolving Living End on turn 5 or 6 might not be early enough because he'll just keep me off winning and then he'll kill me with escape shift.
Okay, so I drew an island. Now I have two options. I can play Sakura and have Remada, um, and I can leave mana for Cryptic. So I think I should play Sakura in this position. Although leaving Cryptic up gives me an option to play around his possible Ricochet trap. But I think as I have Cryptic commands to fog him, it's better to play Sakura and sack it right away to prevent him from casting the worst of his cascades.
Red.
Yeah, and that's it for my turn.
Okay, so during his end step, I'll cycle Jungle Weaver for Simeon Spirit Guide. That's kind of a good card to see. Then I will draw, and it's bad, but who cares? Okay, so there is really no need to use Simeon Spirit Guide, so I'm gonna just shock myself down to 13. I have 5, 9, 14, 18, more than 20 power in my graveyard, so I will try to cast Violent Outburst, Cascade.
So to be faster, I'll crack my patch.
Great.
Mm.
And where is it?
So I will lose 1 life from my patch.
That's
So
funny.
down to 17.
That's really funny. Okay.
Well, this is actually not that great for you because you have living ends somewhere here.
Yeah, I do. So I try to cast my living end.
Yeah, I'll try to remand it.
And it won't work because I will Ricochet trap remand, redirecting remand to Ricochet trap. So now the stat looks like this. Ricochet trap resolves, then remand loses its target, so it fizzles. Now I can resolve my living end. Okay, and Violent Outburst. Okay, so we have our ugly team in, so I will pass the turn.
Okay, so from this point I have to fog him every turn and hopefully draw Scapeshift. Now I drew a Search for Tomorrow, and I will use it right away.
Yeah, you can use it right away.
I will fetch for basic forest. So now my life doesn't matter as he has enough power to kill me.
Yeah, I do have enough power to one turn kill him. Ricochet trap proved to be really good.
Yeah. So yeah, pass.
My draw is a land. There is no need to show him my land drop before combat, so I'm gonna try to attack.
Okay, I'll sack for free.
You're at
14.
You lost 1 life, and then okay, so you're at 14. Fetching straight to the graveyard. Are you expecting some Flumeter mages to come in?
No, of course I see your hand. Okay.
You're so great.
Yeah, so I'll tap and draw.
Yeah, I'll tap and draw.
Okay.
I'm putting my Copperline Gorge there is no need to cast Simian Spirit Guide because later I might need it for mana, and I'm killing him with my board. So that's it for my turn.
Okay. Draw. It's a Snapcaster Mage,
Another cryptic command.
which is another cryptic command. So I will be cryptic command him to his death. Yeah, and pass.
Or possibly your death. Yay, Living End, great. Beginning of combat.
Okay, so I will cast Snapcaster Mage,
Okay.
and I will tap your creatures and bounce Snapcaster Mage. Okay?
Tap my creatures and bounce Snapcaster Mage. Yeah.
So this is exile and this is back in my hand.
That's not great at all. I'm just putting another Copperline Gorge, and I think there is no need to cast Living End. Okay, I'm saying go.
So this way I can fuck him forever.
It's not forever, but it might be long enough to throw a Scapeshift eventually, and another cryptic command. Huge play from Peter Wolf.
Yeah, go.
Okay, so when you have a beast with it, I'd like to attack.
Okay, so I will tap and draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, escape shift.
Okay, that's unfair. You have 8 land, 9 land.
I have 9 lands, so you're super dead.
I'm super dead. I'm super dead. Okay, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. I'll draw Events. And I will cast Scapeshift.
And I will,
after putting
and I think I'll shoot myself and scoop.
Yeah. Okay, this time I'm on the play. I have another one lander, actually, as well as my opponent, so it will be a pretty weird game. But I have the best card in this matchup, and I'm on the play, so probably his graveyard will be
Empty.
Yeah, clear will be cleared very very fast out of anything. So yeah, I'm keeping it, and actually starting with Relic of Progenitus to wipe.
Okay, so you'll fetch for what?
Breeding Pool.
Breeding Pool. So you're at 17. I'm gonna
Yeah.
draw. About my hand, it's a keep because I have Ricochet Trap and double cyclers, as well as land distraction. So I think it's a keep because I can protect my combo when it comes to firing off. I drew a Monstrous Carabit. I'm not happy that my opponent has that relic because I don't have a lot of time. I can either wait for a second land and try to put everything in my graveyard in one turn, but I don't think that's a good idea. I would cycle the Street Wraith for another Demonic Threat, which is not great. I'm at 18, I will lose 2, 16, and cycle Monstrous Carabit. Okay, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so end of turn I will exile
Street Wraith because it's smaller.
Yeah. I'll draw. It's not a land.
Okay. Okay, leave my exile here.
I'll cast Serum Vision.
Okay.
Draw a card. It's not a land, but hopefully we'll get there. Sakura and land. I'll keep both on top.
Great.
And go.
Okay, so I'll cycle it for 15.
Actually, I should do it immediately. So you won't exile your fetch.
In your turn?
It doesn't matter.
It does because I can cycle in response.
That doesn't matter. These creatures are the same for me.
No, they're not, because this has free power.
This also.
Never mind. Okay, let's say that you exile this during your turn or whatever. So I'll cycle into another demonic threat and Fulminator Mage. So I have 8 cards and I have to discard. So I will discard this and I will pass the turn because I have nothing to do.
Okay.
Basically, I am probably dead to this Relic of Progenitors because he can exile my whole graveyard if he wishes to. His plan is just to keep the Relic up, and
I will shock myself down to
15.
15, yeah, and I will cast Sakura and actually sack it right away.
Okay.
So you won't get any chance to cast Demonic Dread. And of course exile a card from your graveyard.
Okay. And draw a land. I will sacrifice it down to 11. I will take a Stomping Ground, or maybe a Blood Crypt. A Stomping Ground. Okay, so it's a really tough spot. Now I don't want to cycle my Jungle Weaver just to show him that I might potentially cast Violent Outburst during his end step. And I don't want to make him sacrifice Relic and just empty my graveyard totally, so I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay, I'll draw. So Valakut. I will.
The only good thing is that you don't have double blue. Oh, you do have double blue, you don't have triple blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will cast Serum Visions. So draw.
Yeah.
And scry 2.
That's almost it.
So we have all the lands we need. So this stays on top and this goes to the bottom. And now I want to cast this Electrolyze to get a card probably. So yeah,
you're at 13?
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
And exile card. Go.
During his end step, I will cycle the Weaver.
Okay.
For a land, which is kind of good. Then I'll draw another land. So, what do we have here? Actually, I do have like a Beast Within and Ricochet Trap and Demonic Dread. So I will definitely try to squeeze something in. Maybe it is better to just try to cast Fulminator Mage this turn and then next turn cast Beast Within during his end step and Demonic Dread just to drag the counterspell out. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm at 9 and I will cast Fulminator Mage. It's another potential target for my Demon Dread. I don't need to use it right away.
Okay, so it resolved.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so end of turn I will Electrolyze you.
Me. Okay, I'm at 7.
You, or maybe I should do it. No, you. Yeah, 7. I'll draw a card. I will draw a card. So I have a
Go
lot.
tap your relic.
So I have a lot of lands. I may shock down to 9. It would be 9. I have
I'm at 7 and you're at 13.
So down to 11. Okay. I have now. Oh, I have already 3 blue up. So, but you have Fulminator Mage. Actually, so I'm not sure here. What is the best line? Of course, you will obviously kill one of my land. So actually, I will play this tapped and pass. No, actually, I will exile a card. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get rid of this smaller one.
Yeah, and pass.
Now my choice is to either sacrifice my Fulminator Mage during his end step, or try to cast Demonic Threat targeting the Fulminator. I think the second line is better. I'm drawing a Violent Outburst. That's actually a good one. Putting a fetch into play. So the bad thing is that he will empty my graveyard in response, but what can I do? I need to try to win this game somehow. So yeah, I will try to cast Demonic Threat targeting Fulminator Mage Cascade.
You can take whole deck and
Yeah,
do it faster.
do it faster. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, this mechanics is stupid, of course.
Yeah.
We finally got there.
Okay, so we have a Living End on the stack. I know that he has a relic, but I think I don't want to sacrifice my Fulminator in response to Living End, because then he'll empty my graveyard. No, I have to, because it will be destroyed. So I will sacrifice it in response, killing, I think, Breeding Pool. Yeah, Breeding Pool.
Okay. So I will take 1 mana. 1 mana.
Okay.
So now
I have my Living Ends.
Okay, so I can counter this. That's one option. It's not a bad option because I know he might have Ricochet Trap, but I can choose 2 targets for my cryptic command, so he won't be able to change its target. So that actually might be the best line here, and I'm going for it. I will.
You have to bounce something and counter.
Actually, I'm probably misplayed because Living End was on the stack while you were activating your Fulminator, so I could bounce my land and counter Living End.
Bounce your land and counter Living End.
Unless you were doing it in response to Cascade. Okay, so I will bounce, I think this situation, I will bounce your Blood Crypt and counter.
Yeah, no, I cannot Ricochet Trap because now it has 2 targets. Okay, so Living End fizzles, Demonic Threat fizzles as well, and I think that's it for the turn.
Okay, I'll draw, excellent. Okay, so I will cast Valakut and force you to exile a card. Go.
Okay, and I will sacrifice my fetch land, go down to 6. Yeah. Both know that if it's less than 19, it can be 1 as well. Oh, maybe you can kill me
Well,
with an electrolyze, but
or balls. Maybe I left. I could have left balls in.
or a lightning bolt. Draw. Okay, so now I have like potential 4, 5. I'm still destroyed, but by his relic, and this is not good at all. What I might want to do is just put a blood crypt, maybe an untapped
For
4.
we're getting closer and closer.
Yeah, I just want to leave my Siemens Spirit Guide for later, maybe. No, it's actually a mistake. I'm gonna stay at 6.
Okay.
Bless you. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. No draw. It's another Scapeshift. I'll play Misty and pass.
During your hand step, I think I'm gonna try to cast Violent Outburst.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not, because I have only 1 living hand left in my deck, so that's not a good idea. I need to try to keep you off your lands. I'm gonna try to destroy the Valakut.
I'll dispel it.
And now I will exile my Siemens Spirit Guide and Ricochet Trap, redirecting this spell to Ricochet Trap.
Okay. So Breeding Pool is destroyed.
Okay,
and
you'll get no Breeding Pool, Valakut.
Valak. Okay.
Valakut, or maybe it's better to keep you with Valakut.
It's actually better to kill like Breeding Pools.
Yeah,
unless
it's better. Yeah, so I'm gonna kill a Breeding Pool.
You have to be lucky to get 2 Valakuts.
Yeah. So now you have a beast. During my turn, I have a way to kill, to try to cast Demonic Threat for the Living End, because your beast is actually killing me in 2 turns. So I'm gonna target it and go for a Living End.
It should be somewhere close.
No, because I shuffled my library.
You shuffled the library. Oh, this. Oh crap. And it gets very deep. Oh, it's here.
Okay, it's the last one.
Okay, I will respond by fetching down to 10 for Breeding Pool. Or I'm at 13 still.
Further, it's 13.
Yeah, so 12. Okay, so fetching is really annoying in Modern. You have 1 copy of a land and you have to search through whole of your deck.
To explain something, I know that if he has a Scapeshift, then I'm dead. And if he has a Scapeshift and a land, then I'm dead. But I just need to try to win the game somehow. And that's my only line of play that I'm left with.
Okay, so I don't have more Breeding Pools, unfortunately. So I'll respond to Living End by...
I'm not... Okay, you can exile everything.
Yeah. Exile everything.
Okay, so now your
draw a card.
Doesn't come back. Okay, so it looks like this, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Counterflux. How cute.
So my draw is Valakut. Well,
You see, it was better to target the Valakut.
Oh, I still have counterflags. Go.
Yeah, that's great. Now I really need to get some lands because my last living end is in here, and I need to put some power onto the battlefield. I'll just try to hardcast the living end.
Okay.
It resolves, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so I'll draw. So I have already everything set up.
So you have 7 lands.
I have
at 6,
seven lands with protection of counter flags.
but you need to sacrifice.
Valakut, yeah.
Yeah, 6.
So I'll
of your
float
lands.
mana and kill you.
So
Searching for mountains.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good game.
Okay, so I'm gonna play for the last game of our playtesting today. I had to mulligan to 6. This deck, in my opinion, is a little bit inconsistent, to say it the least. But it's a keep. It's quite good hand. This could be the violent outburst, but yeah, we'll take what we have. So it's a keep.
Okay, I'm lacking some action, some counter action, but I have reasonably fast starts with 2 ramp spells and my win condition. So I'm happy with this hand.
Okay, so I'll cycle the Street Wraith down to 18, Fulminator Mage. It's a good start. Then I'll play my Catacombs and say go.
Okay, I'll draw. That's a relic of Progenitus. So now I have 2 options. Since I will have only 1 green mana here, I will play now Search for Tomorrow, cracking for Stomping Grounds.
So you're at 17.
And then next turn, cast Relic.
I'm at 17 as well. Going for the Stomping Grounds. So Peter basically drew the best card in his deck against me.
You also.
But mine does not win the game on the spot. Your is very close to winning
just
the game. Yeah,
doing nothing artifact, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
It's nothing to be scared of. So my plan is to I can cycle. This has to counter summit.
Yeah.
I can cycle this guy. I have played a land already. So this won't work. I can just exile the monkey, put Fulminator Mage into play, and pass the turn. I think that's the correct choice, or maybe not, or maybe I should. Yeah, you started with your 7, so most probably you'll have another land, and I want a potential target for.
You should leave it, I think, because so you have target for your demonic threat.
The potential, and I can easily sack it, crack it in response.
So if I don't have counter spells, you will just destroy me. Remove, draw. Okay, so since you have really fast Fulminator Mage, I have to change my plans a little bit, and I will play Relic of Progenitus. Okay, and pass.
That's not good at all. I'm hoping to draw a land. It's not a land. Is it possible for me to do what I want now? I don't think so. I can try to. I think I just need to Spirit Guide and Demonic Dread targeting Fulminator Mage, because this way it will be possible for me to make you sacrifice that shitty relic that kills me, and I think it's the only way, because if I don't do that, then I'm left with two cyclers, but I cannot do anything to make you sacrifice this relic.
Yeah, you're in really tough
So
spot.
I will exile.
Oh, you may as well attack first.
Yeah, I'll attack you first for 2.
So I'm 15.
Yeah, 15, and then I will exile the ape and target
Okay.
this one.
So Cascade.
Living End. Oh,
Oh.
good choice for me. I will respond to Living End, destroying your stomping grounds.
Okay, so I'll respond by taking mana and cracking relic.
You'll crack the relic after the ability. Yeah.
So everything is exiled. I will draw a card.
Okay, and that's it for my turn.
Okay. So
now you'll get your land.
I'm thinking what to get. So think it's forest. Okay. So I have option. Okay. So I will draw. It's a remand. So I feel
Great one.
Really well set up. I have only 2 cards, 2 lands, and no creatures in graveyard, so I feel really safe. And I'll just shock myself down to 13 and cast Search for Tomorrow. Okay, and that's all for my turn.
Okay, so effects. Okay, so it's my turn. So I'm basically going to cycle this for a swamp.
Okay.
I'll take an Overgrown Tomb or maybe Blood Crypt. Maybe Blood Crypt, I think. Blood Crypt. I'll put it into play. Go down to 15.
Yeah, life doesn't matter. That's better.
Yeah, I'm below 19 points of life, so I'll cycle Carabit for a Copperline Gorge.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw. It's a counterflax.
So I'm at least happy that you have some fun.
I'm always having fun playing with you. I'll go down to 11. So
Would you be so kind and shock yourself down to death? No?
It might be hard, but we will see.
Okay.
We will see. To have my Electrolyze up so I can draw a card. And go.
So it's an option for me, and it's the best line of play just to try to put something into play, so I can have a target for my Demonic Dread next turn. I can also put the stance, it doesn't matter, and I'll pass the turn.
What's funny, I just got the target for my Electrolyze. So,
but it was still the best.
Yeah, it was the best play.
I don't want to play around the cards I know that you have.
I'll draw the spell, so I'm well protected from any ricochet traps. I'll draw and pass. So
we are 1 land from being that. That's great. I think I will just cycle the Minotaur. Drawing a land, that's really great, because
lands are great in general.
Lands are great in general, and I like this one in particular. It's really nice art. I'm gonna play it.
Okay, may?
Yeah, maybe I will kill him with my lance someday as well.
Okay, so I'll
This one doesn't kill me this turn. No, it does.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does.
I'll cast Scapeshift. So-
Which Scapeshift?
Yeah, so so as you see, my opponent is frustrated, and of course he just got escape shifted another time, but they have another one, so well,
Okay, okay.
this one will kill you
So,
for
but-
sure.
but no, you don't have an deck. You can fetch mine for the mountains. Okay,
Okay,
that's
so
it. GG. Thank
GG.
you. Okay, so we're after the games. Peter won 4-1.
It turned out that this matchup is in heavy favor of my deck.
It turned out that Peter is a lag box and that he gets just better draws. Like if I have 20 power on board, he manages to draw like 3 copies of Cryptic Command and a Snapcaster. Tell me that's fair. And
Yeah, I know. If you have a card, I have an answer. Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's how it works. But to be honest, this matchup is strongly in favor of Scapeshift because it has more interaction and kills easier than Living End.
Yeah, and your
Your
cascade spells don't have any target. Half of them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on Facebook.